So if you haven't watched the previous video that I posted, so here are the samples of the basics that you can start with. Number 1, I'll be doing a part 2 of Spanish learning vlog. So if it is something that interests you, please keep on watching. Hi guys! For today, we're going to do a new vlog. As you can see in the title, I'll be doing a part 2 of Spanish learning vlog. So if it is something that interests you, please keep on watching. Alright guys, I've been receiving some messages and questions regarding learning Spanish since the last time I posted my previous video. Maybe because people are starting to look for some other ways on how they will be productive in this quarantine time. So if you haven't watched the previous video that I've posted, I'll be leaving the link in the description box below. Number 1. First, you have to know how will you learn it. Are you going to do it through attending school or you will do it self-study? Of course, there will be pros and cons for both options. So you should ask yourself, are you the type of person who wants to study with classmates? Or I know some person who can't study or hindi motivated pag walang classmates or accountability body. Or are you the type of person who procrastinate? Because sometimes learning a language might be boring for others. If may professor or teacher ka, it will help you to go on with your lessons. So if you can go on by yourself, attending to a language class might be a good option for you. Also, you have to consider that when attending online classes or a language class, you and your classmates have different learning phases. Lessons might be fast for you, but for others, it's not, and vice versa. So you have to consider that part. Or if you plan to do it self-study, you have to consider that you are the one who will drive your own pacing. You are also in charge of sourcing materials to study. Although in the modern world today, resources will never be a question as there are a lot of sites, YouTube videos, and books that you can use to study the language. Number 2. If you plan to self-study, how am I going to start? On my personal experience, this is one of the most asked questions next to how long it will take to learn Spanish. This is my personal tips. First, you have to know your why before studying the language. So when the time comes that you are procrastinating or mawawalan ka na ng gana to pursue it, you can always come back to your why. Number 2 is that you can start gathering resources. You can download apps, books, and YouTube videos or even podcasts. Once you have the resources, start with the basics. Remember how to eat an elephant one bite at a time. So here are the samples of the basics that you can start with. Number 1, alphabet. Number 2, numbers. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 3, greetings. ¿Cómo estás? Buen día. Buenos días. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Bien. Ciao. Then, you can start to create your own Spanish notebook. You can start with the top most common phrases. Just to give examples. Number 1 is presenting yourself. Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Jen, soy Filipina, hablo inglés, Tagalog, y español. Ciao! Saying thank you and sorry, like, muchas gracias, lo siento. Next is requesting for something, like, ¿podría hablar más despacio, por favor? ¿Podría hablar más alto, por favor? Un momento. And for the last example is asking to repeat the words or asking the meaning or understanding the words. Like, ¿puedes repetir por favor? ¿Cómo se dice en español water? Es agua. ¿Entiendes? Entiendo. Why Spanish phrases first? I just heard from my professor before that it's a good start when you have stock phrases on your mind already. It really helps you build your stock words as well. Speaking of stock words, I started grouping words before in my Spanish notebook, like first, top 100 most common words in Spanish. Number 2, top 100 verbs. Three, things I can see in the house, or things I can see in the office, or types of transportation, food, jobs, etc. I grouped them on my Spanish notebook before, so it is easy for my mind to organize it. Note that I'm not as fluent as you expected. I'm just sharing with you some tips and guide that might help you in learning the language. It might take time, of course, but it is truly worth it for sure. So it is just best to surround yourself with good resources, find a language learner buddies, look for groups online who study the language so you can exchange notes and be motivated as well. Lastly, be consistent and always remember your why. I hope I shared something helpful today, and I'll try to place some links of the sites that you can check on in the description box below. Feel free to comment down below your questions and suggestions so that I can see if I'll make some more Spanish videos in the future, or feel free to share anything. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Hasta luego, gracias a todos, ciao!